KlumsyKraft news, guys. I know it's been like a year, but I got some cool stuff to announce, and yeah, I'm also sick, so on to the video now.
What is the future of a very stupid battle animation?
Well, I'd say the future is a bit unwritten. So basically I have plans for other episodes, but I can't do them because my iPad's all busted, and I've been doing all my animations on my phone, but not the Pro Edition. So I've been adding sound effects through other apps, which is why my animation's even a bit different now. Because I can't really work on a very stupid battle animation because my old iPad's cracked, and all my old stickmen are on there. Now you might be asking, why can't I animate on my cracked iPad? I don't feel like it because I'm afraid I'm going to break it more than that's already broken. So, for now, a very stupid battle animation is on a very long break until I can do something about it. But on a higher note,
Squidbeak Agents comes soon.
I'd say Squidbeak Agents is getting a very similar treatment to the way Turf War was being treated when it was still going to come out. But I'll predict that Squidbeak Agents comes out in June or July, I'd say. There's a slight chance it might come out in August, but it's not completely confirmed yet. There is a very slim chance it might come out in maybe the first weeks of school, but it just depends on how long it takes to get all the voice lines all put together, and then getting all the pictures in and all that. But until that, mostly we don't have to worry about stuff like that. So yeah, for now just wait patiently for Squidbeak Agents, and enjoy the show for now, because Squidbeak Agents might get a trailer soon, if I can get it done in time. But in other news,
Things to know before my 3-year anniversary on YouTube.
there's something very important I need to talk about when it comes to, my 3-year anniversary and things about it. I won't say much, because if I say too much, it might spoil a little bit for you. But one thing I will say is, it's not like the ones you got before. There are no more clips from my videos. There's no more original music. Listen, I don't want to say much, but most of my music will be remixed and put in a 14-minute medley. Of course, this might seem a bit different to you, and one more, it might be 14 minutes, how am I going to watch everything at once? Now, of course, I want you to watch the entire video because it has a bunch of milestones. At least a week after it releases, I'm going to create timestamps so you can always listen to the parts that you like the best. Now also, a thing I must note is that don't get your hopes too high about my most recent music. For example, my Hotline Miami 3 music that is all for a joke, and there's nothing real about that. Or was my most recent song, Evolution. Those songs, I repeat, will not be in the 3-year anniversary. Why? At the time I created the 3-year anniversary song in about February, because it would take me a very long time to make the video itself. So, any song that was created before February has a very high chance of making it. Put your predictions below in the comments, and you'll see if you're correct when the 3-year anniversary comes out.
But what about music?
Well, if you're asking about new music, I already have 2 pieces that I can release. But of course, since I'm having my 3-year anniversary come out, I don't want too much music that I can't include. So after 3-year anniversary, you're gonna have 2 new songs within a week or 2 after it releases. So you won't be out of music after the 3-year anniversary. Now, about Hotline Miami 3. If you guys are liking that music, then I have some more coming out. And the new one is a calm one, unlike the 2 ones that would play during the action parts and the other one. Now, of course, some people might be wondering why I created this. My friend Jack, who is Ed in Edward Live Action, and was the one telling the story about his weird dreams he had. So basically, he decided that I should try to create some Hotline Miami music, and I was like, okay, because I really like the music. So I decided to try to create one. And Jack keeps wanting more because he said it fits so well with Hotline Miami, the game. So I kept making more. But the thing was, I was getting a bit scared, actually, because most people liked it, and I had to put it in my 3-year anniversary, even though it was already complete. So I decided to go on the edge and make it anyway, but it won't be featured in 3-year anniversary. Now, one thing I need to promise myself is to not release so much music before an anniversary. And another thing I learned is that I have to make the anniversary song when I know I'm not going to make any more. So, yeah. And that's basically all the things you need to know about music. Also, one other thing, I will be taking music suggestions. If you go on my Twitter, you can go and chat with me if you want to, and maybe suggest a video or suggest something I can do. So yeah, that's basically it. Now on to the next part of the video.
So, what's going on with Edward Live Action?
So, what's up with Edward Live Action, you may be asking. Well, it's not dead. It's not dead. It's surely not dead. But you know how it is. Jack and I have to think up ideas for a story. Now, of course, one thing that I must talk about in Edward Live Action. Some people might not notice this because Edward Live Action, somehow, no one has never noticed this, but Edward Live Action is totally unscripted. Some people might be surprised by this, but Jack and I think of a story and then just base the random lines off of it, and we make a little story, and I usually have to edit it a little bit, and then it's all good. So Jack and I need to think of ideas, and then we get them out, and then we record, and then it's posted. But one of the big things is that Jack and I don't live together. Even though we may be brothers, we don't actually live together, so it's very difficult to get to recording because it's very rare to get him over to my house because my parents have work schedules, and it's very difficult. But when I can, recently we've been trying to relax, but during the summer, we will try to release as many Edward Live Action videos as we can. Because now Jack comes over every Friday, so now we can relax some days, but also record some Edward Live Action some other days. So Edward Live Action isn't dead; it's just on a bit of a hiatus until Jack can come over. And so far, so good. Well, that was some great news. Yeah, that's basically it for now, and I'll see you in the next video or something like that. Yeah, I had a fun time making this video, and see you in the next one, guys. Whatever that next one might be.